Yeah, that's not a fair question. That doesn't make any sense. What are you trying to do? It's something to do with coffee. Okay, so a more legitimate question. How did you like this kind of class? Would you like to add anything? Would you like to add anything? So there we go. We've got three future teachers. By the way, I never got your names. What's your name? What did you say? Rocco? That's Rocco. Chris? All right. Brandon. Landon. All right. They are ready for you inside. Feel free to go on in. And good luck, guys.
Hello.
Morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Have a stand right over there. And you're going to tell us about the Road Warrior Warmer today, right?
Yes.
Great. Can you introduce yourselves and tell us a little about your project?
I'm Rocky Vigno.
I'm Landon Remaley.
I'm Chris Bobby.
Our product is the Road Warrior Warmer. No matter how long your drive is, whether 1 hour or 8 hours, your hot drink will always be warm. Also, millions of people are on the road each day. Our product is cost effective because we do not need to create a special mug for it. It can work with anyone's favorite coffee mug. We would sell it to people who travel a lot, people that go on long trips, and people that work far away.
Our Red Warrior Warmer is really good because it fits in a cup holder. Also, it's a warming dish conveniently because all you have to do is plug it into a USB cord and then it turns on and you can heat up your drink when you're going to work or on a trip.
We would make $5.50 per unit. Cost to make it is $2.50, and we would sell it to stores for $8. We will enter a contract with the Sunbeam Company. We will manufacture a product, then we will sell it. You can buy it in Walmart, Target, and etc.
That is the Road Warrior Warmer.
Do you have a sample? Can you drop that off over here so we can take a look at it? And then you can head back to the podium. Who came up with the name, or how did you come up with the name of the product?
Rocco came up with it.
Rocco came up with it? And is this something like you see your parents having cold coffee and your teachers having cold
My
coffee?
mom always complains when we go to Starbucks and she gets cold coffee.
Yeah, I like my coffee nice and warm.
Did you research this to see if there was anything selling similar to
Yes.
this?
Yes.
There is something selling, but it's like the same thing, but it would come with a mug that fit into it. So, and it was like a one on Amazon was like $70.
And ours is also a warming disc. You know, it's like this other one was like a tube.
That's pretty expensive. You have a much better price point. That's a very good thing. I like that you say here too, you're saying, business and travelers, people going on day trips, vacationers, it's something on the go. So I like that you called out, kind of those people that really could benefit from this product. What was each of your favorite parts of this process?
I liked researching it all.
You liked learning about kind of the other stuff that was out there and what you can do to make it better?
Yeah.
How about you two?
I like coming up with the idea.
What was that? Oh, coming up with the idea, kind of brainstorming and learning and trying to figure out a problem to solve. And then how about for
I
you?
liked inventing it, like making it into a product.
Yeah, so like bringing it from just an idea, actually bringing it into something real. Cool. Now the packaging, that's really nice. Did you all help out with the packaging, or
Yeah.
did anybody kind of take on that role?
We all helped.
All helped? And how did you get this blister? That's a really nice blister. And I'm guessing some of your wiring's behind that. So did you use like an existing blister and kind of modify it?
Yeah.
Cool. Did you run into any troubles along the way?
Yes. We went through like 3 different ideas, and then we saw that they were already out there and were kind of not good. So like we just came up with that one.
I think that's really commendable. You know, a lot of times whenever you're trying to make an invention, or, you know, you're trying to better the life of somebody with a product, it's important to do your research. It's important to see what is really going to be helpful, and even, you know, not being so attached to one idea, and being able to work through it and kind of, you know, develop it along the way so you can really make the best thing possible. Did anybody else have any more questions for him? Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you.
Here's your. Go. Great job. Thank you.
You have just seen our first presentation of the day, so thank you for joining us for the final installment of the 3rd annual Inventionland Institute Regional Invention Contest. And boy, that's a mouthful. How do you guys feel? You guys are all done now.
I feel great. I mean, it's finally over.
Do you feel relieved?
Oh yeah.
Yes. I feel relieved.
How do you think you did?
Good.
Good? Good. All right. Thank you so much for participating, and good luck for you in the awards ceremony. Thank you very much. All right. So, is our next team ready? Are you guys next? Come on over here. Let's talk to you. Come on over. All right. Yeah, just fill in right here. Awesome. Okay, so get closer. Get closer. Perfect. That's great. So, what are your names?
My name is Avery.
Avery.
Mine's Jalen.
Jaylin.
Mine's AJ.
AJ. All right, good to meet you 3. So, what is your invention for today?
Our invention is Glamour on the Go.
Brush and mirror combo.
Yep.
Brush and mirror combo.
Yeah.
All right, so AJ, what was your contribution to the brush and mirror on the go? I know, I'm putting you on the spot.
I am the idea person.
Oh, okay, so you're the idea person, and I am getting signaled that they are ready for you. So, just walk down the carpet and give it your all. Good luck, guys.
It's like the plastic around it. So like, oh, hi there.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
So we got Glamour on the Go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to hear about this. Can you tell us your names and a little bit about the project?
Yeah. My name is Avery.
I'm AJ.
I'm Jalen.
Just go, come on. Just.
So we got Glamour on the Go.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your idea.
So what we were thinking of is people who are on the go and they need to travel a lot and they are like running from place to place everywhere. We were thinking of just to make a brush that has make them fix themselves to make them look nice.
Actually, can you drop some of those off to us and then head back to the podium afterwards so we can check it out while you talk about it?
Yep.
Looks like you got some really nice samples there, so. Awesome, thank you. And then you can head back to the podium and tell us a little bit more.
Why our product is needed.
To keep your hair neat when you're on the go.
And that's before I use the brush and that's after.
Looks like it works well.
How it works.
The brush.
The brush has a hollow handle that has a tangling spring that comes out of tiny pinholes. And there's going to be a button on the handle
that when you press it, the detangling spray goes up the tube and then comes out.
How it's designed.
It has a hollow handle.
It has a mirror attached to the back.
Inside the hollow handle is detangling spray.
And that is the front of our product without the packaging. And
that's the back.
I see you got some other stuff in the whole kit. Can you tell us a little more about some of the other
Yeah.
stuff?
We have perfume, crazy ties, makeup bags, and there's also detangling spray and some file kits.
and all the items are portable.
I mean,
Yeah.
And how about the packaging? Who helped out with the packaging?
I'm the one who pretty much did the packaging.
Mhm.
So.
It looks nice. I like that everything has like a label or some type of package that you've been working
Yeah.
on. That's really nice to see. And this is kind of the carrying case, so you
Yeah.
can grab it, put it in your purse, be
Yeah.
on the go. Very nice.
So you said that this was hollow with little holes
Yeah.
and you would press a button.
Yeah.
Did you figure out or research how that was possible?
Well, what we were thinking of is the handle would twist off, and then inside would be a tube that would have detangling spray inside of it. And whenever you press the button, it will come up to the bristles, and then the bristles have tiny pinholes.
So kind of as you're brushing, the detangler would come out.
Yes.
How did you guys come up with this idea?
We were thinking about doing something with a brush, and then she was thinking like a brush with like something to like dry your hair. But I was thinking more of a mirror, so we did that together, and we made that one, and we added detangling spray.
Yeah, I do. I really like that you have the mirror on the back. I think that's like a really nice feature. You know, I know whenever I'm getting ready in the morning, it would be something nice that I could maybe hold up and see how the back of my hair looks.
Yeah.
Or if I'm getting ready and I want to make sure my makeup's on point, you know. That's something that I think it would be really convenient. I even love that you thought about it, and I'm guessing you would say this would hang on the
Yep.
peg hole, and then you put the packaging in the right direction, so whenever it's hanging on the shelf, that you'd be able to read the packaging and kind of take a look at it that way. I think that was a really smart move. And crazy ties, these are like hair bands?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. All things I could use.
What problem does it solve?
So where would you see this being sold at? Is there any stores that you could see it in?
Yeah. We have Target and Walmart and Sally's Beauty Store, and then our website.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's nice. So you have the idea of maybe building a website and maybe bringing people onto that where they can purchase it right from there?
Yeah.
It's very nice. How'd you guys come up with the name?
We came up with the name, but because we were thinking that since you're on the go, you need to look good. So it's because it's kind of a beauty product. We got glamour. So
Mm-hmm. I think it has a nice ring to it. Glamour on the go. You've got the double G's in there. It's kind of telling the story, I think, really well.
Is your intent to sell everything together in one package?
No, they're going to be sold separately.
They're going to be sold separately?
That's kind of nice. So you could, you know, pick and choose what
Yeah.
you'd want,
Yeah.
as opposed to maybe getting something that maybe you didn't quite need if you get it all together. What was each of your favorite parts of this project?
My favorite part was like coming up with ideas and
Kind of brainstorming and figuring out what you wanted to actually make. And what about for you?
mine was actually making the items and everything.
Kind of seeing it all come to life and getting your hands dirty a little bit.
Yeah.
AJ, how about for you? Is there a favorite part of the project that you liked?
Yes.
What was your favorite part?
Being the idea person.
The idea person, being the person who actually gets to come up with it and kind of call the shots. Very cool. Did anybody else have any other questions? Great job, guys. Thank you so much. Here you go. I'll give you your products back. Nice work. You all look very nice today.
Thanks. You too.
We are here with Avery and Izzy. Izzy and Avery, right? And what is your invention today?
The teacher's pen pet.
The teacher's pen pet. That's a very nice package that you have there. Yeah, you got it labeled and everything. So, how did you come up with this idea?
Our teacher, Miss Rissio, can never find her pen. So we were trying to help her come up with the idea just to help her and other teachers stay organized.
That is a fantastic idea. So, what was it like working with this curriculum? Is it just like all your other classes?
No, it's more. You can be more creative because you kind of have more free in what you say.
And you can just pick something to make in it.
We have to make sure it's a good idea, but it pretty much the beginning it's just fun until you find out the real thing.
Now, do you feel more motivated to work on something when it's your own idea?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. I just got the go signal, so they are ready for you inside. Go on in. You're going to do a great. Good luck.
Hello.
Good morning.
The teacher's pen pet.
Yes.
Awesome. Can you introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about your idea?
I'm Avery Helshin.
And I'm Isabel Gibbon.
Practically, our teacher, Miss Rissio, can never find her pen, so we just wanted to come up with an idea to help her and other teachers stay organized.
Sounds like a problem I have too. So.
So we said that Miss Rissio can never find her smartboard pen, and that we try to come up with an idea to help her and other teachers stay organized. But it was hard because we couldn't figure out a design because we both weren't on the same page. But
Actually,
Can you bring the product over?
And then you can head back to the podium. Thank you.
You should buy our product because it doesn't waste class time while you're trying to look for your smartboard pen, and say you're in the middle of class and you're going on a problem and you need your pen to write something on the board. If you had our product, you would know right where it is, and then if you didn't, you would be looking somewhere, and then you probably lose what problem you were on if you didn't have any help or anything. And you just always know where it is.
our manufacturer, Lanier Depot,
in Oviedo, Florida.
Pen Pet Packaging. It is a simple plastic bag with a colorful heading and a catchy slogan. Our slogan is every school teacher needs one. Also, it has a hole on the top so multiple of our products can be hung up on racks. Or me and Avery also tried to make it big enough so people could not steal our product since it's very small.
So just so I understand, you would take this is a band that you would hang either around your neck on a peg or something, and you would put the smart pen inside this package.
Yes, because it's like teachers have like credit card size badges that they need to scan, but we also put the pen inside of the pen holder, and we have these scan things at our building, so you can still scan it from the back or the front.
So it'd be kind of a dual purpose, hold your pen, hold your badge.
Mm-hmm. And also, our competition would be just a regular ID case and then a regular pen holder. Ours is both of these combined.
So kind of pairing the two, so you get more use out of one
Yeah.
product.
Yeah.
Cool.
We would sell it to stores like Office Max, Staples, Michaels, Walmart, Target, and other teacher supply stores.
What it costs to manufacture. Cost to produce $2, sell to stores $6, profit $4, 66% profit. Stores will sell it for $10, 40% profit.
Other ideas we would have would be not just to make it for teachers and make it for other business people, and we would make it more than just a pen holder. And also we would change the name to something for business people.
Like Business Buddy or something.
I was gonna say I have this problem. I could see myself using something like this. You know, I kind of always need a pencil or pen or something on me all day long.
What we did. I designed the product and came up with the first idea.
I helped design a lot of the construction.
We worked together on the packaging, header, and slogan.
We also worked together to test the product.
What we researched. Does this exact product exist? If we found something similar, how could we make it better?
Some problems that we had a hard time working together at times because we both had completely different ideas at times. And we also had a hard time what to make or what to name up first.
Lessons we learned. We thought it was going to be easier, and we thought we were just going to make it a few days and this was going to be done.
I didn't think I was going to get this far. I thought we were just going to make it in school and be like a little fun product. I didn't think it was going to get to Inventionland.
Our favorite parts.
My favorite part was creating with my best friend and getting to work.
My favorite part was when we got to test our product. Both of our favorite parts were making the packaging. And that's
In the beginning, you named a manufacturer to produce this. How did you come up with the manufacturer?
Our teacher helped out with that a little bit. I stayed in for recess some of the time and helped out, just got it, in the beginning it was harder to get it started. So in the beginning I stayed inside and worked on it a little bit. Izzy did too. He just helped us look up a manufacturer for lanyards, and we just found one, and then we pretty much put it on.
One thing that I really liked is you said you kind of ran into some struggles, you know, whenever you were first presented with this, you were like, oh, this is going to be easy.
Yeah.
You know, I'm happy to hear that you came over those struggles, and it seems like you really have a nice product that you've put a lot of work into. You know, you run into those struggles. I've been inventing for a long time, and it's very important that you adapt and kind of move forward from those. We like to call it fail your way forward. You know, you run into a problem or some struggles or, you know, just some harder times, but you overcome them, and at the end you really end up with something amazing.
I actually really like the idea that you can change the names because this can have multiple uses. I could use it in my office. So I like the fact that the packaging, you can change the name, so you found multiple uses for the product.
Yeah, we wouldn't just want to use it for teachers, and because also it would sell better if you made it for multiple purposes instead of just a pen holder and just for teachers.
also some business people have the problems looking for like pens or something like that. So we fit this for a teacher's smartboard pens, which is why we want to make it into something else so other business people can use them too.
I like that you have that scalability kind of built in. Like I said, like I'm always brainstorming, or I'm a manager, so I'm often visiting my employees, and we're kind of talking over things. So it's nice to have, you know, a pen handy. So I think that it's nice that you can wear it around your neck. This is something I can, you know, just have on me and not have to worry about finding one.
What did you guys learn through this process?
That you shouldn't make it seem like something's easier when it's not. Because we thought this was gonna be so easy, and it was just gonna be a little thing that was gonna be done, like we said, in a few days, but it took multiple weeks.
really gives you an appreciation, for some of the things that are out there, kind of going through that process and really understanding how they come to be.
We also learned that it's not easy to invent something, that you can't just have an idea. You need to research it and find the prices, and it's not easy as it sounds.
That's a very good observation. So who came up with the name, or how did you come up with the name?
Well, we kind of both did.
Yeah.
The main purpose for everything in our product is our teacher.
Yeah.
She never finds her smartboard.
I like that you guys, that you really saw that problem and, noticed that there's a way, hey, we can help. I think that's really, really good.
Also, we decided teacher's pen pet because it's going to be the teacher's favorite product that they would use.
I like that. See, thinking ahead. Anybody else have anything? All right, thank you so much, ladies. Nice packaging. I like that you both like the packaging part, because that's what I do here.
There we are. All right. And we are here with the next team, and they are the inventors of the glowing gumball gadget. And your name is, sir?
Adam Habichak, Mason Bertino, and Jackson Varga.
And what was the biggest challenge in coming up with your invention?
We all had different ideas at the beginning, and it was really hard to figure them all, but at the end, all our ideas together created our product.
That's awesome. So did you like working together?
Yeah, it was fun, and it could have been worse. It could have been really frustrating, but it wasn't.
And so you're all friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
So did you, let's see, what was your favorite part of working on this project?
Probably the inventing.
The inventing? Mm-hmm. So do you feel like you were more engaged in this class than you are in some of your other classes?
Yes.
And why do you think that is?
Because in normal classes we learn stuff. In this class we get to invent and have fun.
That's awesome. So, are we ready? All right. I've gotten the cue that they are ready for you, so please feel free to enter, give your presentations, and you're going to do great. Good luck.
I like the name. Hello.
Morning.
Glowing gumball gadget. Can you introduce yourselves and tell us a little about your idea?
This is the Glowing Gumball Gadget. My name is Jackson Varga. This is Mason Bertino.
I'm Adam Habichak.
The story behind our product to me. One of our sisters cried for gum all the time when we were in the car, and our mom said no because it was dark and she couldn't find the gum. We chose the Glowing Gumball Gadget since it is a catchy name.
This is why you need the glowing gumball gadget. It is easy to get gum in the dark since it lights up. It doesn't distract the driver by turning on the big dome light to find your gum. You don't have to bother your parents on the ride since it's easy to get your own gum. And it's also portable, so you don't have to bring a big gumball machine or a boring tiny pack of gum.
Who buys our product? People that like gum and like to chew on gum, and people who don't want their kids to cry for gum at night in the car when it's dark.
Our manufacturer. Gumball Machine Factory.com or they can basically know.
This is our packaging. We cut out little circles that have colors to look like gumballs. We put in a black box to make the gumballs and machine stand out. The box protects the gumball machine and the battery included so it can be used right away.
Our competitors. Ours is better. We found a gumball machine that lights up but was not portable. We also found a portable gumball machine with no light in it. Ours is the best combination of these two ideas together.
we will sell our product? Online at our own website, glowinggumballgadget.com, and also in stores like Walmart, Kmart, and Target.
This is what it costs to make. Tea light, gumball machine, gumballs, battery, box, Velcro, plastic, tape, paper, all included in this product. Our total manufacturer is $3.
Our price and profit. It costs to manufacture is $3. We sell it to the store for $7. The profit we are making is $4. The percentage is 57%. The store sells it for $12.99. The profit they are making is $5.99. The percentage is 46%. Online, we sell it for $11.49 plus shipping. The profit we are making is $8.49, and the percentage is 74%.
Our different items in our product line. We could have a different color gumball machine, different color lights, and different types of candies.
This is what our team did. We all placed the paper gumballs on the box and the paper. I put the light in and glued the paper down. Adam glued all the printed items on the box. Jackson cut the paper gumballs out. We all came up with this awesome idea.
Product research. We looked it up to see if the idea already exists online or in stores. We found a big gumball machine with lights where the gum comes out, but it was not portable, so you could take it in the car. We also just found a portable gumball machine that had no light.
The struggles we had to overcome. We had different ideas, but all our ideas created our product. The light placement was difficult, but at the end we figured it out. We had to find the perfect light so we could fit it and so it was light enough. The cost of our materials was difficult, but again we figured it out.
The lessons we learned during the process. Different ideas make better products. The cost will never come easily. Always stick together. An idea that you want to be great never comes easily.
That is how our product came together.
Can we see the product, please?
Yeah, can you drop it off to us? Thank you. And then you can head back to the podium.
Now, is the gumball machine refillable?
Yes. You can take off the cap because the light will stick onto the cap and you can take the cap off.
And you said you can fill with multiple, like it could be M&Ms.
Yeah.
Would you guys sell the gumballs, or would you leave it up to the other companies to sell them, or?
Like the refill packs.
I think we'd probably sell like the refill packs in stores and stuff. And then,
Maybe give them a few options of them so that you can, if you like chocolate, you can get the M&Ms. If you like gumballs, you can get the gumballs. But it's really the machine that is the bigger picture. Mm-hmm. What was each of your favorite parts of working on this project?
My favorite part was doing the packaging, like gluing all the paper gumballs on there.
Mine was everything.
All of it?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of the overall.
Yes. Yeah.
Cool. And how
I
about
like making the product, like making it.
kind of watching it all kind of come to life from an idea actually into fruition? Who came up with the name, or how did you come up with the name?
We just came out, we wanted to build a gumball machine, so we had to make it so it's gumballs in it, and then since there's a light on it, we call it glowing, and then since it wouldn't sound that good if it was glowing gumball machine, so we looked up synonyms for machine, and we got gadgets.
Yeah, and then it has a nice flow with the 3 G's. I like that. And what was your biggest struggle? Was there anything that really... The PowerPoint? I put on here nice PowerPoint, so I think you guys really pulled it together in the end. I think it looked really nice.
Thank you.
And then the packaging, you guys had a lot of fun. It sounded like you all helped kind of make this come together. I think you did a really nice job
I like the
picking
packaging. It pops.
Like I think that the black really helps because you have that glow feature that you really wanted to highlight. I think even the product on the black looks really nice. Anybody else have anything? Great job, guys. Thank you so much. Come get your product. Nice job. Thank you.
Closer. All right, we are here with the team for the Super Coaster project. How are you guys doing?
Oh, good. Nervous.
Let me hear that with a little bit more enthusiasm.
Good.
Yeah. All right. So, what is, if you don't mind me asking, what is your idea that you're going to be pitching today?
Our idea is like a cup holder that prevents you from spilling your drink on like important files, computer work, and computers and electronic devices.
You know, that sounds to me like a super coaster. For all of our internet people at home, would you show off your capes, please? That is stylish. I've got cape envy. This is fantastic. So, how did you guys come up with your idea?
So we were all together in our group, and we all came up with the decision or the saying of, oh, I've spilled my drink, you've spilled your drink, we've all spilled our drink, and we wanted to prevent that, so that's where we came up with the idea.
We all face the same problem over and over and over again.
So, did you have a lot of different ideas when you were first coming up with this, and you had to kind of pare it down to something? Yes. So what were some of the ideas that didn't make the cut?
Emily thought of making a toothpaste holder, but that was not gonna work out.
And then it was like this one light switch thing that we did, if you knew the light switch were, it would match with the light. That was not a good idea.
There was something for the shower or something, and it was I really don't remember what it was, but it was something already had something already out there, kind of.
And then another one was almost a prototype of this, but with a wall that adjusts to the size of your drink, but we settled on having just 3 different sizes.
Nice. So you guys actually put a lot of thought into this.
Yes, definitely.
And did you put a lot of time into this?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we spent the last 3 days working on our commercial.
No, we spent the last 5 months.
Well, last 3 days straight.
We've practiced in front of different grades. We've had to work on our commercial, and we've had to just fix some stuff up with our new prototype.
Yeah.
So in this class, let me get this straight. It sounds like you're coming up with ideas. You're doing presentations. Are you doing research?
Yeah.
Oh, the look on your face says that you've done it.
Yeah, a lot.
We were on Amazon. We were surfing the web on Amazon to see.
Oh, that's all right.
We found a few spots where one, it was a cup holder, the red Solo cup, but it had a barrier around it, 8 pogs that went around it. And then we found one. It was this one one that had suction cups like ours, as you can see right there. It had 3, and it also had a wall around it that would hold it in place.
Wow. That's an impressive amount of work. They are ready for you inside, so feel free to enter the castle. Good luck. You're going to do great.
Thank you.
Hello there.
Good morning.
Super coaster.
Yeah.
Exciting. Okay. You guys want to introduce yourselves and then tell us a little bit about your idea?
Yeah, we're from Allison Park Elementary. I'm Jillian Herbanek.
I'm Emily Wisnowski.
I'm Damian Henderson.
And I'm Jacob Lubo.
And we're presenting the Super Coaster.
So, our problem was we kept spilling our drink on important files, computers, and homework and stuff like that.
I'm notorious.
And so what we originally thought is, why don't we build an invention that would prevent that? So we have the Super Coaster. It's a cup holder that even if you knock it over, it won't knock over and spill onto your drink. Onto your computer. stuff like that. So originally we had two choices. You could either not buy the Super Coaster and have the risk of spilling your drink on computers and homework, which to replace that would cost time, energy, and money, or you could buy the Super Coaster and not have the risk of spilling your drink on your computer, which I think we all know is a better deal.
Yeah, you spend a lot of time on your homework or your project. You don't want to run into that problem.
So our Invention has a suction design at the bottom to keep it stable on your table. So if you push it down and you try to knock it over, it will not knock over, because that was one of our biggest problems. And we had a barrier to put around your drink, so if you try to knock it, then it won't knock over, because we've had the trouble at school or at home that whenever people come by, they knock it with their hands, arms, book bags, and then it gets onto our paperwork. So that's when we added the barrier. And we also had another trouble with having our drink the same temperature over a period of time, whether it's keeping it hot or cold. So we placed an insulator inside of it to have the same temperature throughout the time that you have your drink.
So your barrier is actually attached permanently to the coaster?
Yes.
Yeah. Super glued it.
super glued, see? That's good.
We researched online for similar products to ours. We didn't really find too many because you had to assemble them, and ours you did not have to assemble them.
Did they have similar ideas? Was it like did it suction, or was there a barrier?
Yeah, you would like suction it to the wall, or it would be something in your car, but ours is more of an on-the-go, at school, at home.
Like a
kind of product.
desk or something that's near your workspace.
We would sell this Super Coaster online in stores such as Walmart, Target, Best Buy, and Dick's Sporting Goods.
We came up with this invention as a solution to problems we all had, and it was spilling our drink on computers, files, or important paperwork. So we started up as this one, and it didn't really work out too well for us because the suction cups on the bottom were too tiny and they fell off a lot. It wouldn't suction cup to the table. It wouldn't stay there. So this one, it has bigger suction cups and it'll stay planted to the table.
So one thing we also added to our invention was the box, as you can see right here. We thought we could add it because it would be like an attractive color. As you can see, it's red. And also, we like detailed what it would do, and so like it would keep your papers like off from the spill. And we had our slogan, "Not spilling, just chilling," because it's pretty stable and it won't really move.
No need to worry about it.
Yeah. And also we made it $6.99 because if you bought these materials and made it, it would be about like $2.50. So that's why we thought it would be a reasonable price to make it $6.99.
Can you drop those off actually over here so we can take a look at it while you're finishing your presentation, while we hear a little more about it? Thank you. I like the colors. They feel very super.
Yeah.
I like that you kind of played on that, and the matching capes and shirts. I love it.
I love the not spilling, just chilling.
Thank you.
That's a good slogan.
Not yet, I know.
And then you have a video.
Yeah.
It's our commercial.
Oh, a commercial. Cool.
Yeah.
So we have a commercial to show you, but it was hard for me to make because I'm not used to speaking in front of others or like in front of camera.
He was doing good.
So would you like to see our commercial?
Yes.
Have you been sitting at your desk working, exposed your drink on homework, important files, even an electronic device? Oh no!
Sure, you've spilled your drink. Haven't we all? Well, the Super Coaster has a suction design to keep it planted. Now you can chill with no spill. If you have a hot or cold drink, no fear, this product is insulated. Are you traveling and have no place for your beverage? You are in luck. The Super Coaster is portable and perfect for on the go. The best part? It's only $6.99. That's right, only $6.99.
Wow, only $6.99? Now that's super.
No, it's the Super Coaster.
Oh, it's I think you did
That
pretty
was
good on
wonderful.
camera, all of you.
Yes.
Thank you.
I think our product really stands for itself because it thoroughly explains how it solved our problem and what it is used for. And the Supercoaster team would like to thank you for your time watching us present. Are there any questions?
Yes. How did you guys come up with the concept? This was like everybody had this problem. You saw it happen in your classroom. You saw mom, dad.
Yeah.
You ruined a computer.
I ruined my iPod doing that.
I feel like I could really use this. Whenever I spill hard. It's like it flies, doesn't ruin my computer, it ruins my computer, the next computer, my home, or, my project I'm working on. I'm also an artist, so I need to be cautious about, careful with my workspace because I have a lot going on and something I've really worked a lot of time on that I don't want to get ruined.
Yeah, usually it happens for me too, because usually most of it, when it happens for me, it's my elbow, so I try to keep my elbow away from my drink at all costs, so it won't spill, but good to have that just in case.
My cat actually knocked over a glass of water on my computer. It ruined it.
That's my cat jumps up whenever I'm painting and I get so worried. I'm like, oh my gosh, please, I spent 2 hours on this. What was each of your favorite parts of working on this project?
Mine was probably just putting it together and coming up with the idea.
Kind of just the, starting with an idea and actually bringing it to life.
Yeah.
Mine was definitely putting it all together because we all had to combine our ideas to create our invention that we have now, because we started out with just this and we had to work our way up to evolve what we had.
I think that's really commendable. It's something that whenever you're doing product design or inventing, it's important to learn as you go and really grow with those struggles or problems that you run into. I think that that's really great that, even realizing, no guys, this isn't right yet, we're not there yet, let's try this. I think that's really good.
Thank you.
My favorite part was definitely the commercial because it took a while to get that going, and when we finally got it, it was like, yeah!
I think it paid off. I think that, you guys really told a good story in there, and it's not always easy being in front of a camera, and, whenever you have something brand new that you're trying to explain, I think you guys did a really good job on that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Who came up with the slogan?
Oh, wait.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, your favorite part of the...
My favorite part was making the Invention with new people that I don't really hang out with.
So kind of a new atmosphere, kind of collaborating with people that, you never would have on your own. I think that's really awesome too. Whenever you get multiple people involved, it turns into something really great.
The slogan. Who came up with the slogan?
Damien did.
It's a good slogan, yeah. And how did you guys coordinate? You have a very nice presentation. I like that you all look the part. You look very super. I think that the capes and, you all kind of coming as a team, it really reads well to us as judges because it really puts you into the story.
Yeah.
Did you guys? How did you guys come up with that idea?
So we just had the idea of almost having a comic theme or superhero theme. So we wanted to bring pops of colors and superhero themed into what we had already. So into our shirts we had the the comic bubble, and then we had the capes, and then the colorful the colors onto our
kind of that pop feel. I think that you have a really nice cohesion with that, and it did come off very super, which we kind of I think we all can see that in your presentation and the way you guys look, and then your packaging is really nice with that as well. Even the color choices that you're using, I think that's great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anything else, guys? Great job.
Thank you.
Very nice. Here you go. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we are here with our next team, and they have invented the Buddy Buds. So, your names?
Austin.
Austin?
I'm Julian Hinton. And I'm Sally Boer.
All right. So, who is the mastermind behind the Buddy Buds?
Well, me and Austin came up with the idea, but Sarah really pulled it through, a lot of it.
So this was a whole team effort?
Yes.
And how did you guys enjoy working together? I'm going to go over here.
It was great.
It was great?
hmm
What was your favorite part?
Probably, I did like researching it, but my favorite part was putting it together.
So building is always fun, right?
Yeah.
And were you guys friends before you started working together?
Me and him are best friends, and we're friends, but like I feel like we've got closer as friends, like in Inventionland.
So working together has helped bring all three of you together.
Yes.
And how do you feel about this class compared to some of your other classes?
I do love this a lot more because I do like making random things and thinking of ideas to fix problems. So I'd say that this was my favorite thing that we've done all year.
And for you?
Yeah, I think it was more fun, but it was also educational at the same time, so I think this was pretty fun.
Do you feel more engaged in a class like this?
Yes.
Is it because, what makes you feel that way?
Well, in most classes, you learn stuff like math and science, which is really important, but you're not learning, like, skills. This will help you with skills in real life problems.
Awesome. Well, they are ready for you inside, so if you would take the red carpet, good luck, guys. I know that you're going to do terrific. Thank you so much. Here they go.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hello. We got Buddy Buds.
Yep.
Want to introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about your idea?
My name is Austin Johnson.
My name is Julian Hinton.
And I'm Sarah Booth.
And our invention are Buddy Buds. What are they? Well, Buddy Buds are 4-butted earbuds.
Imagine this. You and 3 friends go out. Only one of you has the device that you want to listen to music on. Now, normally, only 2 of you would be able to listen with one bud in each ear. Well, with our product, all 4 of you can listen to music at the same time.
The age limit would be 5 and older. And if they're 5, we would recommend have a parent listen in one ear to make sure the volume isn't too loud or it can cause hearing damage.
Alright, how it helps the problem. The cord would be longer because regular earbuds are 14 inches long. We doubled that, so ours are 28 inches long. 2 people are also allowed to listen to music at the same time. They can have 2 buds in at the same time. But Buddy Buds have a fuzzy material at the tip of them for comfortability when you put them in.
Would you like to feel them?
Yeah, can you drop off the packaging and samples? Thank you.
So now we all could be listening.
Yeah, we can all be listening to music.
Where it's sold. Our invention, Buddy Buds, will be sold at these convenient locations.
The cost of the product is an average regular earbuds range from $10 to $20. But our cost would be $14, $13.99.
Materials used. We use oxygen-free copper wire, neodymium magnets, and a paper cone encased in more plastic, and a fuzzy material for the tip of the cup.
Profits. We would make $7 profit because we are selling it for $14 and it costs about $7 to make.
The target audience, anyone who listens to music, stories, podcasts, or any other audio material, and wants to share it with friends and family. In addition, they would be great for schools. Multiple students can listen at the same time to an educational material.
What are the problems with regular earbuds? 1, there's only 2 buds available. 2, if you each have 1 bud in, guys can't keep personal space. And when you put a bud in, it's really uncomfortable and it hurts your ear.
Packaging. A hanging box we thought a hanging box would be necessary to display the product with a little plastic window so you can see the product. This also reduces theft. inside the product will be a cord holder to hold the cords up to the plastic window so you can see that it has 4 buds with fuzzy buds. The colors of the box will vary from what type of color you want your Buddy Buds. If it, our product there, the Buddy Buds, that color would come in that type of box. Some other colors would come in different colored boxes.
So kind of coordinate the product and
Yes.
colors with the packaging. I think that's a nice presentation. I love that it hangs too. I think that, you know, most earbuds are in that section where they're hung on pegboards and whatnot. So that's good.
Our competition. Our competition is Love Buds. Our invention solves more problems because we have fuzzy buds, longer wires, and better audio. Love Buds were marked and made for 2 people, preferably couples, to each have 2 buds. Ours are made for 4 people to have 1 bud. The Love Buds price is more than double our price.
So we made a commercial, and if it can work, I'm trying to display it.
This is our commercial.
It's not working. 'Cause I can't control this one. Right? So the commercial won't work, but
Technical difficulties.
Oh, you had to go out of present.
Can I listen? No, I don't have buds, Jim. Body buds! Get your body buds! No, what are those, sir? They're earbuds with 4 buds. Where's the quality stuff? Well, each bud is fuzzy, 4 comes included. They're longer wires so you can keep your personal space. And they have better audio. How much do they cost? $13.99. 5 plus. You don't so you see. Thank you. Guys, look what I got. What are those? The Buddy Buds. Let me try it. Let's try it. Okay. What's special about them? Look at it. Those 4 buds. Yeah. Ooh, deep down. Look. Oh, yeah.
so that was our commercial. Thank you for your time. If you have any questions, you may ask, and we are ready to convince you that Buddy Buds are the next new invention.
So how did you guys come up with this concept?
Me and Austin, we were sitting in library, and this is whenever we had to create the idea. And he looked over at me and said 4-budded earbuds, because we have this problem all the time in the classroom, because we do like to share the earbuds, and people come up to us a lot and end up saying like, hey, can I listen? And we have to tell them no, because there's not enough buds.
I know there's often times I've been, trying to talk to somebody about a video I'm playing, and I don't want to like mess with my speakers and go and change my thing, and I always do the thing where you hand one to them, and then it's like, oh, play it back and hand it to the other person to listen. And I think that's really nice that you have enough for 4 people to listen. I could see people like on an airplane, how you're
Yes.
watching movies, there's other people around, so you want your earbuds in because you're not playing things out loud, you're sitting right next to each other. I think that I could really see it in that scenario as well.
And also with more buds comes more space taken up. So that's why we made the longest.
I think
twice
that
the
was
size.
Great idea.
Yeah, I
They're
think that was a
28.
really nice
28.
feature. And the softer buds, you decided, some of those harder ones are uncomfortable. You did something very soft and comfortable. I think that was a smart feature as well.
Yes.
Any more questions?
Yes, so what was each of your favorite parts about this project?
My favorite part was probably just like thinking of ideas, because we had a lot of ideas.
Kind of brainstorming and coming up with the one that you wanted to take into the next steps?
My favorite part was making the original product, because the original product we kind of focused on having more fun and fooling around than actually making the product. And then Sarah made that in like 2 minutes. So like she kind of like carried the whole team.
She's kind of a wizard with the building part of it.
Yeah.
And what was your favorite part?
I did like assembling it.
You like assembly?
Kind of getting your hands dirty and actually, making it from an idea into an actual product.
The commercial was really fun too.
Yeah, that was fun.
I think the commercial turned out very nicely. Now, were you doing the filming and you two were doing the acting?
Yeah, she's the director because she does love making these videos and stuff.
Trying to make it right?
Usually, like the school projects, she does a very good job. So we kind of like to think of her as like our good luck charm.
That's nice,
like,
yeah.
The whole heart of the team.
Kind of using those strengths, you saw those strengths in her and said, we can really apply this into our project we have going on. I think that's good. So you each kind of had different roles, it sounds like, and together it really turned out nicely, I think.
We made that box in 20 minutes.
It's pretty good. I like that you thought of the hanging. I also like that you thought, let's have a window so they can actually see the product. I think that's kind of important, especially with something you're going to be wearing.
And if we had enough time, we would have added more stuff like information on the box.
Yes.
We would have double wrapped the main wire, the blue one.
I think that's smart too. You get what you can get done in this time, but I like that you're already thinking of, the next version or some things that you could do to make it even better. I think that's really good.
Any more questions?
I got one more.
Yes.
What did you learn from this experience, or is there anything that you didn't really know starting out and now you feel like you've learned?
Yeah. So, you want to? Yeah. So for our first time, it's back there, but like it was really hard to make and stuff. We took like 2 weeks building it, and then it just was a disaster. And the buds were also really hard, so that's kind of where we got the idea of that. And I think that kind of helped us like learn not to give up, because we made a couple of adjustments to our product.
With the first one, we just kept adding stuff and it ended up turning out horrible. So like that made me realize the phrase like don't try to fix something that's not broken. And another thing we learned is that Sarah is really good at this. Like this whole thing, she's
so kind of shine. This was really
So a lot of credit
a
goes
program
to
that you felt this is one meant for you.
Yes, I love projects.
And originally, whenever judges came to our school for us to present, I really did not think we were going to win. I saw some really good inventions in our school, which made me feel like ours wasn't as good. So I was really, really surprised whenever they announced
Probably a
us
nice
as the
surprise, right? It seems like a very valid problem that I think we've all been in that scenario where.
Whenever they announced the winners, the invention that I thought was gonna win, I thought that they said that at first because I wasn't really listening, and I look over at him.
My face is like.
He's like, oh my gosh, and I rewinded in my head, and I was like, oh wait, no, they said Buddy Buds.
And what, you knew the whole time, you're like, we got this.
No.
Oh, no.
I was in shock, really. I thought it was going to be something else.
Well, I think that's it, guys. Thank you so much. Great job. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, we are here with the next team, and what is the name of your project?
Cool Dogs.
Cool Dogs?
Yes.
Okay, and your name?
Riley.
Riley?
Nicole.
Nicole?
And Hannah.
Hannah. What was your favorite part of working on this project?
Working together with my group and thinking of the idea.
And I understand that you guys had kind of a scary story that led to the idea for this project.
My dog actually overheated and it scared me really bad, so I wanted to help stop this problem with other people.
And how does your project help with that problem?
It has cooling gel and then bandana that helps the dog keep cool in the summertime, so you can have more fun in the sun.
That's a fantastic idea. And are you all friends?
Yes.
Yes?
Best friends.
Yes.
Best friends. See, I'm glad that all three of you said yes to that, because if only two of you said yes, that could get awkward. So, how would you compare this class to other classes that you take?
This class was different because we interacted more than in other classes.
That's awesome. Well, I've just gotten word that they are ready for you. So this is your big moment. Feel free to go into the castle. Good luck. You're going to do great.
Thank you.
Here they go.
Hello. Or good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cool Dogs Bandana. Great. You want to introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about your idea?
Yep.
I'm Hannah.
I'm Nicole Cloggis.
And I'm Riley Newberry. We made a bandana to keep dogs from overheating. It has a special cooling gel that keeps them cool.
I'm sorry, can you speak up a little bit? I'm sorry.
We had a special kind of cooling gel to keep them from overheating.
And it's built into the bandana?
Actually, it's cooling gel. It can go in and come out, and you put it in the freezer. And it usually comes in and out with Velcro, so it just like locks up and goes in. So you can easily take it out, in and out, and put it in the freezer.
So tell us a little more about the idea, like how you came up with it.
We came up with the idea because actually my dog actually overheated, and I didn't want other people to have the same problem with their dog. So I wanted to stop the problem.
Yeah, my dog likes to go outside and he likes to stay out there, but on those hot days, I think he could really use something like this.
And we want to help people have more fun with their dogs outside so they can have more fun with their dogs.
I know when my dog gets to the dog park especially, he's running around making friends, and I think he gets whooped by the end of it. So something like this might keep him cool. He'll be able to play a little longer. I think that that's really cool. Cool.
Do you have the bandana that shows how you insert the cooling pad?
Yep.
So with our bandana, it has the Velcro right here. So then you can take the cooling gel out and put it in the freezer.
Okay, so it's kind of like around the part that's closest to their neck, so it's really keeping them cool kind of from that connection point.
And it stays cool for 4 to 6 hours.
And then how long do you keep it in the freezer for?
From 45 minutes to an hour.
And that's how long it takes to cool, and then you can whenever you're done with it, put it back in, leave it in there until you're ready to use it again.
We actually have an example.
Oh yeah.
This is an example of what we might use for our cooling gel.
And it seems soft too, which is nice because if they're wearing it.
And if it's one of those like hard gel packs, that might it might be hard to go around their necks, and also it might hurt them because it's hard on their necks.
I think that that's smart that you use something comfortable and a little giving. That way, whenever the dog has it on, it's not going to be irritating them or bugging them.
Now, if that would break, would it be safe for the dog?
Yes, it is made of non-toxic ingredients.
So if the dog does get a hold of it, it won't hurt them at all.
Okay.
That was a great question. I like that you use something that is safe, you know, because like I said, I could see my dog using this at the dog park. They get a little wild, you know.
Yeah.
What was each of your favorite parts of working on this project?
All of our favorite parts all together, we're like working together as a team and learning like different parts of each other's things. Like Riley sewed and make bandanas. I did like the planning and how the money works and all that. And Hannah actually made a website for us.
Oh wow, cool. And did you have some stuff to show us on the computer?
Yep.
We did. Hi, my name is Hannah. I have a dog named Olivia. Olivia and I like playing outside on sunny days, but when she starts to overheat, we have to go inside.
Hi, this is my dog Tank and I'm Riley. Tank loves to play outside. Soon we have to go inside for him to get a drink and cool down. He gets upset and starts whining. It makes me feel bad because he wants to go back outside.
Hi, I'm Nicole. My dog's name is Gracie. Gracie and I love playing outside in the sun. It upsets me when she starts to overheat, so my friends and I made this product. Cool Dogs Bandanas. Our product helps keep dogs cool in the summer so they can have fun in the sun. Your dog wears the comfortable Cool Dogs bandana around their necks to prevent overheating. The cooling gel can easily come out of the bandana if you want it to be just a bandana. The cooling gel is also reusable. You have to put it in the freezer to make it cold. We have also made patches to add onto the bandana to make it your own.
The problem is that dogs overheat and get sick on hot sunny days. Our product is meant to solve this problem.
Our solution to the problem of the dogs overheating is to create a bandana with non-toxic cooling gel.
Brainstorming and sketches. The brainstorming process included thinking of making a heated bandana. Then we decided to use cooling gel, but we couldn't find the right material to use. Some of our early sketches included a dog wearing a bandana. Then we included the cooling gel.
One issue we faced while creating our prototype was we could not find the right substances for the cooling gel. We tried cardboard at first, but realized it would not bend. On the second attempt, we tried clay, but it was unsuccessful. On our last and final attempt, we tried foam beads, and it worked. Our second issue with the prototype was deciding on a bandana fabric that worked best. Riley sewed and designed our bandana.
The sewing process took a lot of patience. First I had to choose and cut the fabric. Then with our first prototype, I hand sewed it and it took forever. With our second prototype, I used a sewing machine, and it was a lot easier. I use a sewing machine because it doesn't take as long. When I was hand sewing, it took about 1 hour, but when I used the sewing machine, it only took about 15 minutes.
I think it's smart to find the right tools to help you with the job.
So this is our bandana sizing chart.
The first thing I thought of was dogs come in all kinds of sizes. How are you going to adapt to different sizes of dogs? I like how you actually put the neck inches and everything on there.
Can you actually drop off some of your samples so we can take a look at them?
Yep.
Earlier you said it's going to be a plain bandana and then you'll have what, Velcro patches that you can add on. So you'll sell the patches separately. So are these the type of patches that come in this package?
Yes, we actually have a page that's going to talk about the patches.
This is about the size of my dog.
Our target market is pet owners, veterinarians, groomers, and dog shelters. Our competition is cooling pet claws, but they still rub on the dog's neck on our expensive.
Our invention is a homemade quality product that is reasonably priced. The Cool Dogs Pet Bandana also comes in a variety of colors and adjustable sizes: extra small, medium, large, and extra large. Our cooling gel is also non-toxic, so if your dog gets a hold of it, it will not hurt.
Small business owners. At this time, we decided we were going to be small business owners. If we are successful, we might consider selling to bigger businesses like the target companies on the next slide. Our product will be made and sold by our team. We will sell our Cool Dogs bandanas at local fairs, craft shows, church events, and festivals.
Our target companies are Petco, PetSmart, Rural King, Walmart, Wet Pets, Cabela's, and Target.
Product manufacturing cost spreadsheet. These are our estimations. If you look to the right column, this is the items that we would use. This is the cost per package of it, and this is the cost per unit. You might notice that the cost per unit is less than the cost per package because you're not going to use a whole thing of thread for one bandana or a whole yard of fabric for one bandana. And our total to make one bandana is $3.71.
Our manufacturing cost is about $3.71. And our selling price is $15, which seems reasonable because we have a profit margin of $11.20.
We designed the packaging you see below because it has an opening which is perfect for the bandana. It is also a good size for the patches and cooling gel.
Products that would be used in our prototype: fabric, Velcro, foam beads, cardboard, plastic sleeves, and iron-on patches. Materials that would be used in our product: fabric, Velcro, cooling gel, and iron-on patches and cardboard.
We are planning to be on Yelp, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and we even started a website.
So you did start a website?
Yes.
That's really cool.
If it will show up on the... Yeah, I think you have to sign in.
Now you each have a dog, so you each have seen this problem with your own pet and thought, if you all have this problem, it would be something that would help out a lot of other people.
Yes.
Cool. What was each of your favorite parts of working with this, working through this process?
It was working together as a team and cooperating and doing things together and working together.
Now this would be kind of the spring category for this.
Pets,
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
What kind of problems did you guys face when you guys were making this?
We had to figure out, first we started with a bandana that was already made, and we flipped it over and made it our own and sewed it. But then we realized it was already made before, so Riley actually sewed and made our own bandana, as you see right there. She actually did that one with a sewing machine and did it for us.
Did you ever use a sewing machine before that, or was that? Did you like that process or kind of learning? Mm-hmm. I always find it fun whenever I'm kind of learning a new machine or a new tool that really helps me get a job done. Like you said, it took you 1 hour by hand. With the sewing machine, it took about 15 minutes. That's a big difference.
And actually, if we go on with this, we might actually consider me and Hannah learning to sew so we can help her out and not have her do all the bandanas.
That's smart, split the kind of that, using that teamwork to your advantage. I also like that you started out with kind of the idea of taking it to the craft shows and kind of the smaller things and growing from there.
Yeah.
Anything else, guys?
Great job.
Yeah, great job. Thank you so much. We'll have to check out that site sometime, though. That sounds really cool. I love that you're really taking it a step further with that. Great job, ladies.
We actually have a bandana if you want.
Oh, cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm going to put my dog in it tonight.
Yeah.
So go out today and get your Cool
dog's bandana. Keep your dog
happy,
healthy,
and cool.
Oh, great.
Great, thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And we are here with Maddox. And what is your invention today?
The solar power hoverboard USB charger.
Solar-powered hoverboard USB charger. And how did you come up with that idea?
By adding stuff to just a regular hoverboard.
So you wanted to make your hoverboard do more.
Yes.
And solar charging means you don't have to plug it in as much, right?
Yes.
But
when it's raining, sometimes you just use a USB port and plug it inside.
That's a good idea. Very good idea. Now, can I charge my cell phone off of yours?
Yes, you can too.
That's awesome. All right. Well, I've just gotten the word that they are ready for you. So, Maddox, go in there and knock them dead. Good luck. Here goes Maddox.
Hello.
Hi.
The solar-powered hoverboard. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, want to let us know your name and a little bit about your idea?
Well, hi, I'm Matt Walsh. My invention is the solar power USB charger. Okay. The name of the invention is the solar power hoverboard USB charger. The buy it at a store cost $100. For it to get made would be $50. And the purpose of a hoverboard that can recharge in the sun using a solar panel, also using a USB, you can use like any kind of charger to charge the hoverboard too when it's raining. The board can charge outside in the sun and does not need to be plugged in, but needs to be plugged in this more convenient for kids. I have people on this pretty invention by adding a solar panel. The material is metal and plastic. The packaging is a box.
So kind of it charges as you play, so you don't need to, if it runs out of battery life, you get to keep playing because it's charging while you're doing that.
Yes. And also these buttons right here, the first one, to turn on, you just press it for 5 seconds. So turn off, you hold it for 10 seconds. This is the solar power part. So to turn the solar power on, you press it for 5 seconds. To turn it off, you press it for 10. To turn the USB part on, you hold it for 5, and to turn it off, hold it for 10.
So you kind of have both options to either use the solar power, or if you're inside, rainy day, you're not outside playing, you have that alternate way to charge it.
Yes.
Are the solar panels on the top or the bottom?
Right here. This is the pad so you can, when you put your foot on. Right.
Is that the top of the board or the bottom?
I think most likely probably the bottom. Yeah, the bottom. Yeah, it's supposed to be the bottom.
What was your favorite part of working on this project?
Teamwork.
Teamwork, kind of collaborating with your teammate and kind of taking the project to new levels. Yeah, it's kind of nice to have another person to bounce ideas off of, or they might think of something you didn't think of, you might think of something they didn't think of.
Yeah.
Was there any problems you came into?
Yeah, but by this part, the wheels right here, we cut it like 2 cardboard squares out part to put right here and right there. But that didn't work, so we tried one. That didn't work, so we just choose to use these cups instead.
So did you say there are hoverboards out there, but they're not solar powered?
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Do you both have or like one of the hoverboards, or you want one?
I want one. My brother has one. I can ride it if I want, but I don't really know how, but I'm getting better at riding it.
Practice makes perfect, right?
Yes.
And you said the cost is about $100 to make it?
The make it is $50. The buy is 100.
I'm sorry, say that one more time, hon?
The make it is $50. The buy it costs 100.
Okay.
So you're kind of doubling your,
Yeah.
or well, you're spending 50, but you make that
Yeah.
50 extra. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there certain stores you see it being sold in?
It could be sold at Target, Walmart, probably any of that good place where hoverboards might be sold.
Online.
Yeah.
Let's see. And the name, so solar powered hoverboard.
USB charger.
USB charger. So
Yes.
you wanted to make sure you were communicating kind of the idea right away.
Yeah.
What would you see the packaging looking like?
Probably like a hoverboard on top of it. Looking like a hoverboard on top. It has what it most likely looks like right now. It has the solar panel too.
So kind of showing off those features, maybe some in-use shots, a little of how it works and whatnot.
Yes.
Cool. And how did you come up with this idea?
Just adding stuff to a regular hoverboard and trying to most likely thinking and stuff.
You think it's a fun product and
Yeah.
you see that problem of, you need to charge it.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of fixing that problem so you get more time hovering, right?
Yeah.
Great. Is there anything else you would do, like if you had more time? What else would you do to this project?
Probably add like speakers to the side so you can be connected to firmware and stuff. And probably add a little bit more stuff, but I don't want it to go over too much. I want to make sure I can keep it perfect and stuff. Not like too good.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Anything else, guys? Great job. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We are here with Malia, and she has a new kind of gavel. And would you like to tell our internet viewing audience a little bit about your invention?
Well, it's called the court cam, and it goes into court. It senses pulse, the eyes, and it also senses the sweat. If they're, and it's supposed to sense if they're lying, and if they are in the court, then they go to prison. But they only use it in serious situations.
That's a fantastic idea, and I just received word that they are ready for you. So good luck. Knock 'em dead.
Got so many things up here. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. So we got the court cam. Can you drop off your product and then go to the stadium or the podium?
Right there?
Yep.
You want to bring your product over here?
Sure.
Yeah, let's just check it
Take a
out.
look at
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you.
And then you can go back to the podium. And tell us a little bit about your idea.
Well, it's saying the court cam. It senses pulse. It senses blood pressure, pulse, respiration, skin conductivity.
And perspiration. Okay.
Can be used in courtrooms. Gives real-time data. No strips or wires. Well,
So the handle is kind of so you can go and kind of put it over different parts of the body to do the testing.
no. It's supposed to, as in you can see in the front of it, right there. See that black circle?
Yes.
That's the camera. You don't have to be up close to be able to see it.
Oh, okay. So you can tell from a distance. Ah, I see.
I made it so innocent people wouldn't have to go to prison. You know, in the court where they decide who, sometimes they might say that this person's guilty and it might not actually be that person. and that person goes to prison.
People are wrongfully accused. I mean, often, right? I think it's a valid problem, and you don't want to be sending somebody to prison or, you know, sentencing them for something that they did not commit or did not do.
Yes.
I think that's a very just cause, you know, really making sure that that you're getting the right person is important. You don't want that person roaming the streets either.
And how I got this idea was a teacher, she would put on different videos of different kids who made inventions. I realized one thing, that they all the inventions had one thing in common. They all were to help everybody and animals and stop littering in the sea. All that was to help. So I thought maybe I should make my invention to help.
I think that's smart because it's something that we could really use is whenever it does help people or especially help innocent people. I think that that's a very good direction to have taken.
And the name, I got the name, I had 4 separate names, I think. I went around the class, I didn't know which one, so I went around my classroom doing a survey, and Court Cam won. If it wasn't Court Cam, it'd be Worldwide Cam, which would be too big of a name to fit on something.
I think that that's smart too, that you took a survey and actually got some feedback to help you get to that final solution. I think that that's a very smart way to go about it.
And it also took a little while to get everybody's attention to try to get them to write on the paper. They were all doing their own things, writing and stuff.
But you got them involved and got to get their feedback and took that information and applied it, so you came up with a name that you feel is the best for the masses. I think that's a very good way to find out, you know, the right name. And what was your favorite part of working on this project?
I would say the creating, getting to be very creative and get your hands on and coming up with the idea, building. Did you like building the prototype? One thing for sure, if you take this off, you'll see inside that I put in paper wiring.
So you knew that you'd have enough room for all of the inner workings of the camera.
Okay, that's a good idea.
I even painted it so it looked like an actual gavel.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I like it goes with the name. I see you have the shirt that has a gavel.
Yes, and I also put my initials on it.
Okay.
Very smart. You wanna put your name on a good product, so great.
So no one will be able to steal it, because if they make it, right? Because if they do make it, it's gonna have my initials on it, not theirs.
That's smart. And whenever we go into molding, whenever we're working on products here, it's sometimes very important to do stuff like that because people will steal your mold or they will try to kind of use your things as their own, and it's good to protect yourself in that way.
I was thinking of putting my whole name, but it would take up too much space. So I just put my initials, MG.
And I like the fact that you made it into this recognizable shape that ties back into your name and the overall concept. Was there any big problems you found along the way, or anything that was particularly difficult?
Well, it was difficult to find what I should make it out of. Last time I didn't have enough time, so I had to get out of paper. So this time I decided to make it more harder. And I couldn't, and some of the difficulties was what I should do to it, how to edit it a little. I don't know so I thought maybe I should paint it. Then I had a little help, and then I had to to cover it. Then I put wiring inside, so show it.
I think that's smart that you took it to the next level. You had a little time. You decided to see what you could do to improve upon it. I think that that's really good that that you didn't just stick with the one that you had, you saw a way to make it better and you took action.
Now, would you sell these in like to private or like law enforcement? What?
Well, I was thinking of going only for like court and government, only when they need it most.
Okay. So whenever there's a big trial going
Yes.
on and there's a lot of debating happening and you're not positive, who did it, if this is the right person, this really helps in those scenarios.
Yes.
Awesome. Anybody else have anything?
No.
Great job. Thank you so much. Great job.
Well, that was our final presentation of the day. So at this point, it's just up to the judges to deliberate and give us their final decision. So meet us back here after a short break, and we're going to find out who won the competition. Before we get to the judges' decisions, we've got a more important decision, the one that I know that you're really curious about, the adventure quest, right? So, I need a volunteer from the audience. Come on forward. And what was your name? Rocco. All right. I need you to pull one sheet out of this bag. All right. What do we got? Jalen and Avery, come forward. Awesome. Give them a big hand. All right. Well, Rocco, because you have been my very willing assistant, I'm going to give you a maker kit. And Jalen and Avery, for winning the adventure quest, you each get a maker kit. Everybody give them a hand. Jalen, Avery, and Rocco. Woo! All right, well, it's been an eventful day. You guys tired? Yeah. No. All right. I bet you're wondering who won the contest. Yeah. I bet you wish that I would kind of shut up and let you find out who won. All right. With that being said, first I want to introduce our esteemed judges. We've got Sharon Ventris, Tess Camben, and Lucas Schwartz. Come on down. Give them a big hand. Sharon Ventris. Wait, give her an individual applause. Let's do it. Tess Camben, Lucas Schwartz. And now, for the man of the hour, the man without whom none of this would be possible, the man who built Inventionland with some help from others, George Davison. Hey, guys.
Well, what a great and lively group we have today. Thanks for coming to Inventionland. Well, one of the first things we like to do when we come to Inventionland, or as we're dealing with adults in our lives, is we want to make sure that we're grateful for their help when they help us do things, right? Well, these three here are very helpful today. I'd like to give them a round of applause. Thank you very much for your help, guys. We also have a special award going out today, and this is called the Hummel Award, and we give this out to a teacher that really represents the spirit of what the contest is all about. Laura Hummel was someone who worked in the state of Pennsylvania. She was a very important person to us. She helped to launch this campaign to get it into all the schools with us, and she used to do the contest with us until she passed on here recently. So we're going to give out an award to the Hummel Award today, and that's going to go out to Kelsey Denarda.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for doing what you're doing.
Thank you for everything you do. Thank you.
Can we get a picture? There you are. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. So, the first award series is going to go out to the bronze winners today. And that would be going out to... Are you ready?
Exciting.
Are you excited? So, drum roll. Do you know who it is? Yeah. It's with the teachers, Pen Peck. All right. again. All right. Well done. Yeah. All right, it's on to the Silver Award. Butterflies. Here we go. With the Cool Dogs bandana, Hannah, Riley, and Nicole. Come on up.
And then we've got, these are pretty heavy, so you did a big thing, so you get a big reward. And then a couple pictures.
Yes, come on in. Why don't you get up front? All right, congratulations! All right. Are you ready for the gold? Are we ready for the gold? So, the gold is going to be handed out by a former gold winner of this award. And he invented something really cool, which maybe you'll hear more about if you're willing to talk a little bit about it to the kids today. It's a ski bike. It's great. You're going to love riding this thing one of these days, I hope. But the gold winner today is with the Super Coaster. Emily, Jacob, Dylan, and Damian.
Emily.
Great job, guys.
Well, stay here for a moment.
See, you did a big thing, now you get a big reward. You want to turn around?
Let's get ourselves turned around here. Come on in. All right, well, congratulations to everybody. So this is the K through 5 group this year. We want to thank all of you for participating. I hope you had a good time in the class. Was it a fun class? Yes. Would you like to do it again? Yes. Well done then. Thank you for coming, and this will conclude our contest this year. Thank you very much.
Okay. So, would the winners of the contest please come into the castle?
All three?
Yeah, all the winners come into the castle.
So can I have the gold, silver, and bronze winners go into the castle, please? We're going to have some special photographs in there.
Thank you so much. And I need to close down our webcam.
That's okay.
Oh, yes.
What, you weren't ready to speak?
And thank you, everybody who tuned in to watch our contest. We are so glad that you joined us, and see you next year. Bye-bye.